Yes, family. Shit. Happy New Day, fam. What's good? Welcome to the Trill News Review. We in the building. Please hit the like button on your way in. While I set the shit up. Remember, the like button is a small gesture that goes a long way. So yeah, hit that up, hit that up, hit that up. Your gal is dictating what you're gonna be doing today. What does that even mean, bro? What does that mean? Need answers. Let me scroll up to the top. Please hit the like button on your way in, family. Let me see. We live now. We live. And I want you to know I really adore you. Don't ask me why that was in my head. Just was. Right. Let me see who's in the building. We got Dark Light. We got Kushite Smoke. We got Princess Dominique. Ezra Adair. D-Light Commission. Come on. 92 Dread. What else we got in there? Actual Factual. Come on, man. Big up, big up, big up. So yeah, what you saying now, Natty? Break this down to me. Break this down to me. Me. And let me get this tab out. Tab open. Yeah. Listen, man. There's a bit of bad news. There's a little bit of bad news, man. Brace yourself. Right, here we go. Sorry, I just had to check something. Yeah, I want to chill out today, but she's talking about me going food shopping and hitting the market. Yes, man. Happy New Day to Nash Lion. Manners and respect every time. You don't know, you don't know. Right, what's the bad news? All right, let me show you what the bad news is, man. Let me show you what the bad news is. It's not looking great anyway. That's for sure. This headline here. Oh, here we go. So it says here. Let me click on this story actually. Oh man. One of these plonkers added me to this stupid Hangouts, man. Sorry, 1 second from me. You know when the computer's just moving slow? Cool. Should be good now. My bad for the slow start, family. Right. Someone said someone hand. Bruh, I can't start with people's name in my mouth that early, man. I'll put that kettle on as well. Prison lockdown. Coronavirus UK. Drug dealing kingpin extradited from Thailand at center of suspected outbreak at high security jail. That is a nightmare. That is a nightmare. An alleged drug dealing kingpin is at the center of a suspected coronavirus outbreak at a high security jail. First of all, why is he alleged drug dealing kingpin? If he was found guilty in Thailand, surely he's guilty, no? You don't like to play too much games when the criminal's white. I'm gonna play too much word semantics. Mark Rumble, 31, arrived back in the UK on January 27th after being extradited from Thailand to face charges of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. Okay. Oh, that's Ricky Hatton, isn't it? He collapsed in his cell at Category B H&P Bullingdon after near Bicester, Oxfordshire, days later. Tonight, hundreds of inmates were confined to their cells as panic spread. An entire wing at the jail has been shut off, with 2 cons now being tested for the deadly disease. Prison chiefs were tonight waiting urgent test results on Rumble and his cellmate, due to be completed within 24 hours. A source said the jail's been in panic mode since the first person collapsed. Several hundred prisoners on C Wing are in lockdown and unable to leave their cells. A prison is just about the worst place for any outbreak because everyone is in such close quarters. You don't say. That is fuckery. Symptoms: runny nose. Well, my nose ain't runny. Cough. I ain't been coughing. Sore throat. Kind of got one of them. High temperature. Nah, I'm good. I don't think I've got corona. York there's 2 cases in York. In Merseyside, 93 people are quarantined. Fucking Ada. In London, there's 1 case. Other patients at Thomas Guy's and Royal Free Hospital. Milton Keynes, it's 105 quarantined. Bicester, HMP Bullingdon, the prisoners are being tested. Oxford, there's 1 quarantined. Brighton, there's 5 cases. Yeah, it's getting real. You lot all about to fucking get the corona. I reckon I've got the corona, but my body's fighting it off because I'm a G. Don't you wish you was Nigerian too? Shit. Another jail that looks like Highdown and fucking what's the thing? And Elmley and fucking Belmarsh. These clone prisons. Sick. I've got some tighting. You got the tighting on the back. Oh, pon the bike back. Hold on, pon the bike back. Let me. Thailand has had 33 confirmed cases of coronavirus and was the 2nd country to be affected after China. It first was declared on January the 13th, a fortnight before Rumble's return. Rumble, that's a bad boy second name still. Rumble, who is on remand, was rushed to hospital and was understood to be isolated in the jail's healthcare wing. A source explained that the stricken prisoner was being treated at a specialist hospital outside the prison walls. They added he is understood to have recently arrived at Bullingdon from a jail in Thailand under a transferal scheme. He is being treated at a specialist hospital outside the prison. The other prisoner was displaying flu-like symptoms and is in Bullenden's hospital wing. A prison nurse who first attended to Rumble has put herself into self-isolation at home. Mad, mad, mad. 5 schools in Brighton have been places on affected alert. Super spreader Stephen Walsh absolutely terrified of being made national scapegoat. Worthing Hospital A&E worker revealed to one. 2 health centres were shut in Brighton. Pupils were advised to stay home. Health centre in Berkshire was closed over fears. Mad, 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 mad. While in Thailand, he had posted photos of himself alongside celebrities, including boxing legend. Anyway, so yeah, looks like dude might have it. Looks like dude might have the somethings. Get me? So hold on. What? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I just saw something. I gotta go back. I just saw something mad just there. Yeah, boy. Looks like dude might have the somethings. How do you lot feel about that? Something's about the sin thing. Dettle every morning. Dettle what? What you had Dettle? You gonna gargle it? The thing with being in prison, you are classed as a slave. They are going to be the guinea pig for the vaccine. Ooh, madder. It's mad, mad, mad. Yo, you like talking Dettle talk. Where are you putting the Dettle? He was living his best life, man. Oh shit. Nah, they better let me out of the place. Prison break settings. Trust me. How the fuck we not checking people when they're coming in the country? This is dumb, isn't it? This is actually stupid. It's actually dumb. Stop letting people in from dumb countries, innit? Like, come on. Countries where people are getting licked down with the Suttoms. You might want to fucking put them in quarantine before you come and put them in jail. You did that on purpose. You trying to get the prison population down, huh? Mad, mad, mad. Yeah, but what are you like fucking dettling? What are you gonna dettle? Yo, dettle sales right now have gone through the roof. Valentine's is coming. Where's your boyfriend? You sitting at home lonely. I don't know that song. Travel ban on Asia, I beg. Yeah, I hear you still. Oh shit. Yo, it's getting real for people. Big up the 27 people in the building. Please hit the like button. You know, say a like is a small gesture that goes a big way. Yeah, so please, 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 you know, don't forget to hit that like. Don't get engrossed in my hypnotic tones, sounding like I got corona myself right now. Shit. It's an Instagram song. All right, cool. And it keep them at the airport. Africa is still free from corona. Listen, hush your mouth, Kushite, yeah? Hush your fucking mouth. Don't wash your mouth on Africa just yet, you know? Yeah? Trust me, let's not jinx the thing. If corona hits Africa, them man are fucked. Them man are fucked. Yeah, but it's looking sticky. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. What's this? Mystery of huge skeleton washed up on beach as locals say it's the Loch Ness monster. Man, you think I got time for this bullshit? Shall we check it out? I need to check this out, man. It sucked me in. This fake news? If it is, I'm gonna sue the Sun, you know. Where fake news them I deal with. What them boy them I deal with? What them boy them I try? Yo, I need a tea. I need a tea. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I need a tea. I need a fucking tea. Look at me. Shit. The pattern was just released as well. Mad thing. Big up yourselves. Happy new day. It's your boy Jez. Made you see my face today. Fucking, I need a tea, man. But yeah, let me just read this story because this looks like some fuckery. It's Nessie. Mystery surrounds giant skeleton washed up in beach during Storm Sierra. As locals say, it's the Loch Ness Monster. Mystery surrounds what appears to be a gigantic skeleton found washed up on a Scottish beach during Storm Sierra. Locals were left baffled after a snap of what looks like a rotten carcass was posted online earlier this week, with some suggesting it could be the remains of the Loch Ness Monster. Really? What the fuck? This is some bullshit. It's a hoax. People shared on Aberdeen-based community Facebook. Come across this weird creature today near Aberdeen. Any ideas what it could be? Whatever, man. Like, let's say the officials wouldn't have got hold of that. Come with your fuckery, man. Fake news. Possible suggestions of the identity of the mysterious. Saying it's a white whale, orca, or dolphin. Some users joke the carcass could be remains of the fake news. Fake news. Dun, 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 dun. Fake news. Yeah, that's fake news. Sorry, man. You wasted your time. Your time and mine, man. Fuck the sun for that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, man. Let me see who's in the building. Valentine's Day, I will get a nice boat just like Noah and say the fuck away from peeps. That's bullshit. Yeah. Loch Ness Monster, people bored enough, enough human monsters to worry about. Exactly. Nigeria next fan, blame Kushite. That is an evil thing to say, Ezra. That is a proper evil. Yeah. That's proper evil. And when that thing turns up in Ochi, yeah, don't laugh, you know. I mean, don't cry. Let me. When that thing ends up in Ochi and fucking Spanish Town and them thing there, you're not gonna be finished. Yeah. I tell everyone it came from Manish Water. It's crazy though, man. Absolutely insane. Ah, while my thing's loading up, let me just put this kettle on the boil. Hit the like button, family. See the link to jump in and come chat to me as well. Yeah, don't be a stranger. Natty, before you have to go shopping and do all this stuff for your missus, jump in it. Jump on, come say Wagwan. Ezra, Wagwan. Come say hello, man. You ain't got no fucking manners. Big up the 26 people in the building. I do appreciate you all. Um, let's try again. But A&E doctor is one of UK coronaviruses. So the thing deadly. Squabbling mice photo tops People's Poll Award. Um, children to be banned from unregulated homes. What's that mean? All right. Government to ban placing children in unregulated homes. The government is set to ban the placement of children in care under the age of 16 in unregulated homes in Europe following a BBC investigation. Education Secretary Gavin Williamson said the BBC highlighted something that just needed to be changed. A consultation also proposes greater powers of Ofsted to tackle unregistered children's homes. Last year, BBC News revealed that children as young as 11 are being housed in these homes. Unregulated homes, often known as semi-independent or supported accommodation, are not inspected by a regulator in England or Wales. Councils have a duty to place children in care in homes and typically house them in registered children's homes or with foster carers. But increasingly, local authorities are placing children in care under the age of 16 in unregulated homes, which are only qualified to offer support and not full-time care. I wouldn't want this for my children. Man, just let the fucking children get somewhere to stay, man. You're not just too inner, man. You just want to fucking tinker with everything. Meanwhile, there's people out here starving. So out starving people, man. You fuckers. Always looking for something else. Something we need to do over here. We need to do. Like, can you sort out the starving people? Can people get housed first? Then we talk about the type of housing they got. Shit. UK census. This is the one that all the racists are waiting for, to say that they're being outnumbered. This is the one that the Great Replacement are waiting for. But look at this image: 2 Asian guys, no black guys, or 1 black guy maybe in the back. 3 Asian guys, 4 Asian guys. This is like Where's Wally of the Asian guys. Pop them. There's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Then you got this dude at the back that could be Asian or black. There. What am I saying then? The 2001 census could be the last one ever to be carried out on the UK's national statistician has revealed. Professor Sir Ian Diamond said he was examining cheaper alternatives to the 10-yearly compulsory questionnaire delivered to every UK household. The census, which has been conducted for almost 200 years, provides valuable population information to help councils and the government plan services. But Sir Ian said he was hopeful data from other sources could replace it. The census is frankly as good as it is possible to get. He said, "Let's see if we can get to a similar place more quickly using different strategies." Census shows rise in foreign-born. Although the roots of census taken in Britain can be traced back to the Domesday Book in 1086, it was not until 1801 that an official census was conducted, when the population of England, Scotland, and Wales was recorded to be 9 million. However, statisticians regard the 1841 census, which each head of the household was required to fill in a form on behalf of everyone living at the address on a particular day, as the first modern census. The method has stood the test of time, with more questions about the characteristics of each household member adding over the years, but costs have ballooned. The Office of National Statistics, which has responsibility for the census in England and Wales, said an estimated 906 million will be spent next time, nearly double the figure of 2011. The censuses for England and Northern Ireland, which are conducted at the same time, are administered separately. So yeah, that's the census. We don't care. But yeah. Church is deeply institutionally racist. Imagine that. Church of England is deeply institutionally racist. I'm going to read that in a second. Let me just encourage you lot to hit that like button. Hit up the likes, man. Yeah. Here's a link for somebody that wants to jump in. You know. The Black Guys BVM, we're having a laugh. Also, if you want to donate to the PayPal, drop a couple shekels, you know, as a sign of support or encouragement, and feel free. Big up man like Trill OG as well in the SOUNDCLOUD building. Let me put my kettle on, man. Fuck you. Fuck you too. For everything. You're Allah. Fuck you. Fuck you. Minty one. Triple mint me I deal with today. Yeah. Well, wow. Let's let the light in, let the sun in. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine. Yeah. It's a bit better. That's the sound of the beast. Right, yeah, so let me read this now. The comments come after the Most Reverend Justin Welby's visit to Kenya last month. The Church of England is still deeply institutionally racist, the Archbishop of Canterbury has said. The Most Reverend Justin Welby said at a meeting of the church's ruling body, the General Synod, that he was ashamed of its history of racism. Mr. Welby's words came as Synod members backed a motion to apologize for racism in the Church of England since the arrival of the Windrush generation. The body also voted to stamp out conscious or unconscious racism. Commonwealth citizens who arrived in the UK between 1948 and 1971 from Caribbean countries have been labelled the Windrush generation. In 2018, the Home Secretary apologized to Windrush immigrants who wrongly faced deportation, and on Tuesday, Mr. Welby said the church had been a hostile environment to these people. I'm sorry and ashamed, the Archbishop said. I'm ashamed of our history. I'm ashamed of our failure. There is no doubt when we look at our own church that we are still deeply institutionally racist. I said it to the College of Bishops a couple years ago, and it's still true, he said. The Archbishop added, the church's hostile environment must become a hospitable, welcoming one, and call for radical and decisive progress to put an end to institutional racism. So we've got the church saying they're institutionally racist. We historically had the police force saying they're institutionally racist. And then we got these dickheads saying that racism is down in England. So it's a bit of a contradiction when all these institutions are investigating themselves and recognizing their own racism. Who are you to tell them that they're not? Who are you? But yeah, man, fuck the church anyway, man. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but man, Church of England, really? Come on, man. What were you lot hoping for? Yeah, man. How mattresses could solve hunger. Right, I gotta go to another site now. Yeah, let me go to another site now. Chat to you lot. The Archbishop pushes LGBTQ hard, and look at his dodgy history. You see it there, the real puppet masters. Mad, mad, mad. Thinking what site to go to now. Furthermore, I gotta send out a broadcast, let people know I'm live. I know that YouTube has been fucking with my they've been fucking with my notifications, man. Not telling people I'm live and all these kind of shits. But you Yeah. Sorry, I'm back. Let's try. Let's see what the Metro's saying, man. Let me know, man. What you lot doing this morning anyway? What's the plan? I know that Natty is getting bossed around. Apart from Natty getting bossed around, what you lot up to? Max Savage says that Archbishop is pushing an agenda to make all whites feel guilty and hate themselves. Okay. That's interesting, man. I wish you jump on one day, Max Savage, man. Tell me all about it. Right, let's delve into the Metro real quick and see what they got to offer. Just let it load up. Ah, man, my laptop is on such a lele, man. Page unresponsive. It's just telling me straight up. Page is airing me, blood. About to do some work. Interesting. Mr. Lee, big up yourself. Getting a new home trainer. Nas TV Live. It's the weather cause lots of blacks and whites talk every time here. Yeah, man, of course, man. We got a mixed batch of people, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, big up Mr. Lee, man. Too bad, no unity. Yeah, Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam to Nas TV Live. Quick pass through, big up the chest, thank you, man. Big up man like Raw Beats, come through, bless up the ting. Welcome, my brother. Another hard day of work. Wow, the Metro's not having it. Metro is not having it. Let me try it from a different perspective. Because let me try again. Walking around town with the girl I love. Fuck you. Institutional racism. Right, let's see what else we got. Still not responding. Oh, Metro wants to know my location. Allow that, fam. How long it takes to load up, bro? Right. So they're saying, oh, my kettle now. Fuck's sake. Yeah, they're saying the coronavirus could kill 45,000, 45, 4,500,000. I don't know. 45,000, 4,500,000, and infect 60% of the global population. That's a big infection rate still. Um, 2 letter bombs explode in a Dutch post office. Let me share my screen for this one. Big up Mr. Trill Hudson. Right, it says 2 letter bombs exploded in Dutch post offices. It follows previous letter bombs that were delivered to companies across the Netherlands last month. Yo, did you know about this? M25, B52, or M52, B25. Shall I say? Did you know about this? Letter bombs exploding in your area. Big up Rashad as well, man. Salute King. Been going on for a couple of months. Okay. All right. It follows previous letter bombs that were delivered to companies across the Netherlands. My dog stayed at owner's side after he was killed by falling tree. Storm Sierra. Mad. Terrified family barricade hotel room after creepy worker accosts daughter 15. Child rapist, head shoved down toilet filled with other inmates' feces. Yeah, yeah. I see the video of this still. It got sent to me. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was tough to watch, but if this guy's guilty of what they say is guilty, is the least he could get, man. Honestly, I would hate to be in a position of knowing what a guy did like this and being face to face with him, because I'd probably get myself in a lot of trouble with what I'd do to him. So, and these guys, I don't know about filming it. I'm not sure what the point of filming it is. Child rapist head shoved down toilet. So yeah, this is some stills from the thing. I'm gonna read this story still. 1 second. Yeah. Someone sent this to the newspaper. Just scroll down for me, man. Stop this stupidness. Yeah, the laptop is struggling today. Right. Abdi Salam Mohammed, 21, was targeted 9 days after being convicted with 2 others of raping a schoolgirl who had a machete held to her throat. He is yet to be sentenced, but is currently believed to be at H&B Pentonville. The rapist begs for mercy as he is whipped with a cable and forced to take off his clothes in front of the toilet, which appears to be filled with feces of other inmates. Leading him into the bathroom, they tell him, take off your clothes before I whack you in the head, bro. Another says, yeah. Another says, put his head in the toilet. And as he tries to leave, he is shoved back inside, saying, "That's too much. You're violating me now." A second stomach-churning video showed him screaming, "Oh my days," as his head is forced inside the toilet bowl. Oh my days. Man said, "Oh my days," you know. Bruh, you fucking think you're gonna rape someone and get some mercy when they find out what you do? Yeah, put this, man. Hilal Mohammed, 22, Abdi Salam Mohammed, 21, and Roberto French, 22. What the hell is wrong with these people, man? Mohammed was convicted along with Roberto French and Hilal Mohammed, both 22, of raping a girl 16 in August 2016. She had travelled to London from Bristol on the day of her attack and had a machete held against her throat by a French in front of the other two. She was then taken to a block of flats in Enfield, North London, where she was forced to perform oral sex on all three of them. French was arrested 2 days later on August the 15th. Mohammed was arrested on May 16th, 2017, and Mohammed was taken into custody on February the 12th, 2018. They will all be sentenced next month. Detective Sergeant Charlotte Carter says Roberto French, blah, 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 put his young schoolgirl through a horrific ordeal. She was threatened with a machete held against her will and raped multiple times. The victim and her family have shown tremendous strength and patience in supporting the prosecution. I would like to commend their courage, particularly in facing the defendants in court. It is due to their strength that 3 dangerous individuals have been convicted. I'm hopeful that the sentencing will reflect the severity of these offences and the trauma suffered by the victim. Fucking devils, man. Good. You know what I like about the reporting? Non-sympathetic towards the fucking rapist. Non-support. Um, so a woman 25 had sex with pensioners, then set their homes on fire. Yeah, you look careful, man. You know, when you're after that young tuntun, yeah, and she's trying to really give you bun. This is like the real bun. This is yeah, I got a video of it still. Big up TNTS Greek. I got a video of it still battered. Oh, C4 Blaster, big up yourself. They should have cut his balls off, I say. Smells fishy in weird locations. What else we got going on here? Base Welshman says MSN and governments not telling us the truth about coronavirus. 500 mainstream media and governments not tell us the truth about coronavirus. 500 million under lockdown in China. 500 million, okay, in China. Death rate is about 20%. Okay. Man got used as a bog brush. Yeah, J Boogie, you did. You get me? Base Welshman says British names. Nah, but come on, Base Welshman. Let's not be silly, man. Like there's an English rapist in the fucking newspaper every day. To be fair, yeah, I've said this for a while now. It seems like rape is on the rise in terms of the stories being reported. Yeah, there's always rape every day in the fucking newspapers, man. I wonder whether it's part of a bigger picture, a bigger plan. Because like there's a rise of LGBT now, there's a rise of rape with seemingly heterosexual men, mainly raping. Let me just say, sexual assault and things of that nature are on the rise in the media, on the news and that. I don't know. Do you think? Can you not think of any reason why that would be? Do you think the rape rate is going up? Is it Brexit? Like, what's happening there? Big up for everyone that's come in the building. Please hit that like button. Don't be shy to donate to the PayPal. 'Cause you know how it goes. I know you're about rape gangs again. All right, mate. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. Well, they have to. Most people, anyway. At this modern warfare, Jordan M is back. Over sexualized society. Blame Brexit. I don't know. I'm not blaming Brexit. I'm saying, is there a reason why that there seems to be a rise in the reporting of it? That's all I'm saying, man. But yeah, man, feel free to come on and have your say anytime. The link is in the description. I'm gonna put it in the chat now. Jump on, man. Right, let me go to another story. Right, here we go. Woman 25 who had sex with prison pensioners, then set their homes on fire, is jailed for arson. That's a big claim. Laura Mallet was jailed for 9 years for targeting a vulnerable man in his own home. Let me just write this down. So I got to leave notes. Right. Yeah. A woman who targeted 40 men 40 years older than her has been jailed for arson after setting fire to a man's house after he refused to drink with her. Laura Mallet, 25, visited the home of a vulnerable 65-year-old and asked him to give her alcohol. He refused to drink with her and went upstairs. While there, she set fire to his sofa and fled the house in Rotherham, South Yorkshire, leaving him trapped inside on New Year's Eve in 2018. Her victim was able to escape when an off-duty police officer passed by and helped get him to a nearby address while firefighters dealt with the blaze. Mallet has now been jailed for 9 years after admitting starting the fire. It emerged in court on Friday that she had previously been convicted for sleeping with men up to 40 years her senior and committing arson on their properties. What the fuck is up with her? She's done it before? She's nuts. Speaking after the sentencing, Detective Constable Paul McIntyre of Rotherhithe CID said it's important to recognise the background to this incident where Mallet was essentially taking advantage of very vulnerable men and had used him of a very vulnerable man and had used him for money, alcohol, and somewhere to stay. At the time of this offence, the victim had a restraining order against her after being subject to an assault and criminal damage. On the night of the fire, Mallet had enticed her way into the property, but was quickly angered when the victim refused to have a drink with her. This is crazy. Thanks to passing officer, this was terrifying ordeal for the victim and witnesses. I am really pleased that Mallet's been handed the sentence she deserves. She's been ordered to pay £170 in costs as well. That's the 9-year sentence. That's so weird, man. I don't even get it. That is so weird. What do you not think about that? I feel like she's had some mad experience with some paedophile when she was young, and now she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck these guys, and now I'm gonna burn them up. Um, that is just off key, man. Yeah. Here's a link, man. Jump in, family. Jump in, family. Big up the 44 people in the building. Please hit that like button. Do me a favor and hit the like button, please. Right, where we going now? Let's see some next story. Where's Rambo, man? What's happened to Rambo? Ain't heard from him for a while. Hope he's good. I don't have his number or nothing, otherwise I'd message him. Jermaine Greer asks if Meghan Markle is faking love for, who cares? Teenager can finally be named for bringing knife that killed Yusuf Maki. Adam Chowdhury, 18, has lost a high court battle to keep his anonymity a secret. It's just the same story. Yeah, remember the dude that was found dead in the barracks for 3 weeks? That was a strange one, man. Single mom played dead to stop racist ex-boyfriend strangling her to death. I think that's an old story now. Couple humbled to make history in Northern Ireland's first same-sex wedding. While this campaign ends with Shani and I saying I do, it started with people saying no to inequality. Drunk woman battered boyfriend's head with a table until he lost an eye. Shit. Wow, knocked his eye out. Right. That's about that, man. I'm gonna try one more paper. Let me try the Guardian. Right, let this load up a little bit. Miss Yar Jaleka. Who? Miss Yar Jaleka. You're not coming with your fake profiles again. Take away the hair. It's a white Betty. Ah, your fuckeries. He should have set. He should have set the table. That's mad, man. But yeah, let's see. This is the Guardian. This is the Guardian, yo. New Hampshire. Bernie Sanders declares victory with Pete Buttigieg a close second. China death rate appears to slow as 39 new cases found on cruise ship. Ofcom, media regulator to be given role of policing online platforms. Oh, great, fuck's sake. Like, we need more policing. The mattress landfill crisis. How the race to bring us better beds led to a recycling nightmare. Today in focus. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep looking till I find something worth reading out. Facial recognition. Okay. Did you notice? Met Police deploy live facial recognition technology. Man, it's over for us, man. Cameras used at East London shopping centre despite experts warning against them. Mad, mad, mad. Police live facial recognition in use. The Metropolitan Police have been accused of defying the warnings of its own watchdogs by beginning operational use of facial recognition CCTV despite a scathing assessment of its effectiveness from the expert hired to scrutinize its trials. On Tuesday, thousands of shoppers in East London were scanned by van-mounted cameras pointed at the doors of Stratford's Centre retail complex in what a senior police officer at the scene described as a intelligence-led deployment. Commander Mark McEwen, the Met's lead on crime prevention, said Stratford had been chosen because it had been the scene of a public space violence. It had been the scene of public space violence, and that there was support from the community for the police to use whatever tactic we can deal with violence. He said the face of each passerby was being scanned and checked against a watch list of 5,000 biometric profiles of people who are wanted for serious criminality such as grievous bodily harm. They may be warrants for their arrest, or they may be wanted by the courts, or they may be wanted by us for investigations. Facial recognition can identify people by measuring dozens of distinguishable features on the face. Facial recognition software reads the geometry of a face captured from a photo or video to create a unique code or face print. Face prints are compared with those on a watch list, and a computer ranks likely matches, which are later verified by a human operator. What do you not think about that? Like we have stores that film your face, and have a database, so they know what each person is buying and eating. No joke. And under the excuse of it's for thieves. Yeah, yo, send me the locations of all these cameras. I don't know the locations of these cameras, bruh. Man. Yeah, man. That's your freedoms, that's your liberties being taken away. 1984, George Orwell business. Yes, baseballsman. I totally agree. I bet some of you suckers in here done the 10-year photo challenge on Facebook. I didn't. Yeah, a lot of people writing Minority Report. I bet it's the start of Minority Report. Yeah, man. I mean, everything that they said was gonna happen is happening. That's my opinion. Everywhere that they said we was gonna end up, we're here now. It's getting worse. Clever. All right, let me see what else is going on here. Around the world. Indigenous Australians legal experts urge caution on High Court ruling over not being aliens. Yeah, man. Well, that was the news, man. I ripped through it very quickly. What precautions are you taking? Yeah, that's it, man. I've probably been through about like 5 different papers so far. So that's the news. Show other how fake happy they are. World's losing it. Right. So anyway, man. Remember when Queen Elizabeth became alien live on TV and then admitted she was an alien? Yeah, but do you remember her saying she was an alien or some shit like that? And this would be the last Christmas or something like that. She said some madness, some encrypted message. But yeah, man. So we out of here really. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce. Kept this one under an hour, quick, sharp, to the point, no panelists. But it was a pleasure. Take the time to get some stuff done. Yo, I hope you lot have a good day, good Wednesday. We're gonna catch up in a little while. Do you know what I mean? Please hit the like button on your way out. Thanks for everyone that came through. Thanks to all the 52 people in the building. I need to blow my fucking nose, mate. Right, big ups to you, man. Peace.